Analyst and a Kim.
Really weird, really freaking weird.
Also, before we start, I just want to give a quick shout out to every single one of my subs. You guys mean the world to me. Without you guys, without my parents, without YouTube, without my great friends, none of this could happen. You guys are making my dreams come true, and I appreciate every single one of you for watching, for commenting. Really, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate you guys. I'm so grateful for you guys every day. I put you guys in my bio, I put you guys in my prayers. I'm really grateful, but I'm also incredibly grateful for my subs also sending me things and like giving me advice on what type of stuff that I should talk about. I am amazed at some of the support and suggestions. Thank you guys so much, and I'm so glad that we're working as a team, as a community, to talk about things that we want to see. I obviously want to give the best quality things that I can possibly produce in the best of my abilities for you guys. Shout out to Ali and shout out to the sub that recommended this video. You guys are great. I love you. Okay, so yes, I was speaking to my subs and I also did some research myself. Amy Lust? I don't even know how to pronounce these people's names, so if I butcher it, I'm sorry.
English is my second language.
I have never ever heard of them in my life. I also heard words like femcel, right? This year, I swear to God, this year is the first year in my entire life where I've heard the saying femcel. But apparently, this is what femcels love.
I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this one on YouTube, but
weird, flirty, erotica kind of videos that these grown-ass adults are making for their underage audiences. It's really weird. I'm glad that I've never been recommended this before. I've never heard of them, and I looked into it, and it is weird. Okay, and that's not me being biased or mean or judgmental. No, this stuff is weird. This stuff is weird that it's made by two grown adults who are now married, apparently. It's weird that it's also made by two grown religious adults that's promoting this weird ass kind of low-key abusive, high-key sexual, and low-key soft vibes to their younger audiences and banking off young, naive children. This is weird, okay? They scream fake, they scream mentally ill, they scream self-serving.
Delusional.
They're also really cringe. So without further ado, let's get into today's topic. I'm so excited to expose some freaks. Woo! Let's go! Let's see what Reddit has to say about these people. Okay, so this post is called The Problem with Amelist. Amelist, her real name is Amelia Asman, and Hakim Asman are, if you don't know, a famous internet couple who went viral for having the WattPad life. I won't do much introduction. I do think that their relationship is not forced and they are actually in love. Will you call it real love though? It's probably a type of love. I feel like they're really in lust, also in love with themselves. I don't know, but there is a saying that if you were truly happy with your life, you wouldn't really need to show all the private parts of it.
You know what I mean? Like,
I personally don't trust happy looking couples online. I'm sure there is a minority of them, minority of influencers that are incredibly happy and in love, I'm sure, but most influencer couples, like, I just don't trust them. I don't trust them. I feel like it's an act and you're making money out of your relationship. You just never know. You just never really know these days. But there are way too many hidden facts and reasons that convince me that they're doing way too much in order to have that seemingly perfect WattPad couple life. The following disturbing facts I'm about to share about them is potentially or actually true. None of it is made up, as I spend my blood, sweat, and tears researching on the information I'm about to provide. Thank you r/controversial opinions for doing the homework for the rest of us. Her husband, Hakim Asman, is not a CEO or 6'4", but how do we know this? There is an Instagram account called SERV, which posts about cars and car repairment. I'm not sure. He is the advertising designer and not the CEO, but in one of the videos, there appears Hakim wearing a mask, which he usually does, and he reacts to the car problems and gives hacks and advice and stuff. I know he is a Kim because of his voice, his hair, his eyes, and his everything. Plus, in his new video, it shows Hakim moving his hand. If you know, you know, fingering movement under the table while he's seemingly in a meeting. What kind of shitty CEO is that? Seriously unprofessional. And I've heard of stories of many CEOs, and no CEO has all the time in the world to film videos that include flirting, BS, possible NSFW. The next is the height. This isn't super important info, but I guess it doesn't really matter. But he posts videos about his wife or girlfriend being 5'5", and he shoots the camera in his POV, make it look like he's gigantic, but in reality, when he posts a video about dancing together in the snow, it shows their true height difference, which is quite little comparing to the previous video. I agree with this analysis, I guess you could call it that. I agree in the sense that a proper CEO would not do this type of stuff. I think he's the CEO of his own erotic Instagram reels, which is technically not a lie, but being a CEO of like a mega company,
Jeff Bezos would not be doing this, right?
there is no way that a professional business owner would be putting videos up like these clowns are.
No offense.
I also came across this girl called What's in Elizabeth. She's so cute. She made a video that kind of went viral, basically exposing them like so she should.
In one, and by one, I mean 3 or more of her videos, she posted something questionable. Her husband, Ikem, giving her bundles of money. As you can see from the screenshot, every dollar has the same serial number, which is questionable in 2 ways. If you aren't brain dead, US dollars have unique serial numbers. This raises the question, is the money fake?
Yeah, I found this part quite interesting. It's really weird. It's kind of sad because they built up this massive influence for themselves, and it's great to see content creators achieve such big numbers, but it's really sad that if you are not careful, if you fall too delusional into a character and you are not honest with your fans, right? If you don't drop your ego and admit to who you really are and just be open to people, then you will get exposed and it will bite you back really, really freaking hard. Advice to every single creator, every single person, plus myself out there, just be honest. It doesn't matter. Just say what you want to say the truth, be open. If people don't like you for that, that's fine. You will find the right types of crowd that will like you for exactly you. It might get a little lonely along the way without all the fake and extravagant stuff,
But
it will pay off in the long run. You will attract the right types of people that appreciate you for who you are. Someone said the fact that she's trying to report accounts, exposing them clearly shows. So all of these creators and a lot of people that's tried to expose them have been reported by them. And some have even admitted to having been threatened by them. It's quite sad. On their Instagram post, they posted that they are currently suing someone for apparently defaming them and trying to ruin their reputation. I mean, look, like I want to root for content creators who's made a name for themselves, but I don't want to root for anyone that's faked something, right? If they can stand up and own up to the characters they've created and that it is a WattPad type of vibe that they're putting out, but they are just playing a character, if they can admit that to their fans, I think that they can make some sort of resurrection, right? They can probably earn back their respect, but if they are going to go down this path and start suing people and harass people and reporting people for exposing them,
That is not cool.
just straight up say you're sorry. Why is that so hard? You might lose a few followers, but in the long run, you will also gain back a lot of followers. There are fans saying they for real post SOFTCORN. Guys, fan fiction is great, but let's keep it at fan fiction. Faking this stuff for views is crazy. She reported my Instagram account just because I commented, don't forget there are kids on this app. Like, seriously? Their account is the true meaning of lust and not love.
I agree, that's what I was saying.
Hakim is using a fake American Express card, aka black card. In one video, Hakim shows his black card, but we can see it's fake since black cards usually have digits imprinted on the front, but Hakim's card doesn't have any digits imprinted on his card. Those kind of cards without those digits are fake. Observational. Amelia edits her face and bodies. While nobody should shame her for her features and all, but I'm just sharing this fact. And in a Q&A, someone asked why they always wear masks wherever they go. She responded to saying they get sick very easily. That's honestly the most unreasonable excuse ever. They even wear masks while sitting in the car, windows rolled up. They mostly her, probably afraid to get exposed because of her edits.
Yeah, like, they always edit their photos.
Also, I have noticed in some videos without the mask, her first priority seems to be always hiding her nose. It's mostly a bouquet of flowers or just anything big enough to cover her face, mostly nose. Yes, I noticed that. This girl always has filter, always has something over her face. Look, if you're not going to show your face, everyone is insecure about something, right? Nobody's perfect. If you're not going to show your face, that's fine. But what this analysis does tell me is that they are both insecure. They're insecure about something. I understand that everyone has insecurities, but in being incredibly insecure is a red flag to me. It's the same with dating guys, right? Like, I think a lot of girls will agree with me that you wouldn't want to date an incredibly insecure man. And having incredibly insecure female friends is also kind of a tiring thing as well. You want to be friends with people who are open, you know, who have some level of confidence, that are not overly insecure, right? Insecure people lie a lot. From my experience, I had a friend in high school who was incredibly insecure. She would always like kind of hide her face as well, and she wouldn't talk with anyone at school. She was quite antisocial. Me being me, I became friends with her. I tried to like brighten her day at school. I try to be her friend.
The worst decision I've ever made in my entire life because she was not kind.
Right? She was very antisocial and she really hurt me in a lot of ways. My mom was warning me about her, but you know, you live and you learn. She was incredibly insecure. Therefore, she lied a lot. She lied a lot to cover up her insecurities. I didn't like it. I found out the hard way. She backstabbed me so many times. Really tortured me emotionally.
I would never ever be friends with her again.
I mean, I forgave and forget, but thinking about her just brings up an unpleasant memory, right? So I can see where this person is coming from. Being incredibly insecure is an issue in itself, right? They cover up things, they lie, it's a pattern. Not saying all insecure people are like that. Some people are quite insecure, but they're honest about the insecurities. But I do find that a lot of insecure people lie a lot.
Just saying.
Whenever they film in public, they pre-record their voices. If you listen close enough, it doesn't sound raw. It's hard to believe that people hadn't realized this yet. That's true. We'll look into some of these videos later. We'll react to some of these cringy videos, but that is also very true. I would be pretty damn embarrassed if I had nothing to say like daddy or baby stop out in public. Baby stop. That's true. The only daddy I'll ever call is my father. If they said daddy or baby stop in public, they would get smacked.
People would fight them.
Like if it's like baby stop, like that's fine, but if it's like baby stop, like the way they say it, I would friggin' no, I'm kidding. Violence is not good. Say no to violence. Notice how Hakim comments on every single one of, like they comment on each other's posts. They mention each other in everything. Like it's cute, but it's also a little weird. Like
it feels like a business.
Always talking about sex, teasing her, or commenting cringy pickup lines that include sex stuff. Yet if you go in to their Discord server, at least 2 of the rules mentioned is no flirt, no risk, no age restricted or obscene content. They themselves don't even follow the rules. It's like they're too obsessed with sex and soft porn. Yeah, I think that soft porn, like the fan fiction stuff, is kind of what popped them up, like kind of what blew them up. And then they kind of just ran with it. You know what I mean? Like it got them attention. They were like, oh, we can bank off this. At least they're not doing OnlyFans, but I get it. Like what blew your video up, you'll continue to try and recreate that, right? A lot of content creators do this, but if it goes down the soft porn category, weird sexual things, I think that goes against my morals. Let's react to some of their cringy videos, shall we? It's so funny because at the bottom, it literally says posts that some may find uncomfortable are unavailable. Log in to make the most of your TikTok experience. Huh?
Some of these posts on this account may make some users feel really uncomfortable, but why don't you log in and experience more uncomfortability?
Like what? I love cute things. I do. I'm a girl. I'm a sucker for some cute jewelry every now and then, a cute dinner. But flaunting it like that is just unnecessary. To be so obsessed with brands and the feeling that luxury brands give you, to be so obsessed with it, I don't encourage any young women to do it, because I've fallen into that rabbit hole when I was younger and it really messed me up. It threw off what my real priorities were. I was obsessed and it was just not good for my mental health. As someone that's come out of it now who has more clarity, I don't recommend anyone being too obsessed with that. Don't expect it from your boyfriends, right? Don't spend all your money on things like that. Like a little piece every now and then, you do you, but please be careful with falling into the obsession of materialism. Be very, very careful, young ladies. Put your money into your hobbies, character development, treat back your parents, put it into the development of your intelligence and mental growth.
Experience life, go travel with your money.
Don't focus too much on the
Dior, the Chanel, the Gucci, the Prada.
I'm in London, I like to go and shop at the mall. Okay, that's really low-key weird. Returning back to her parents because she turns me on 24/7. It's so weird, man. Like, grow up. Oh, they're both mentally sick. Is she your child? Your sister?
Your granddaughter.
Grown-as adults do not need to do this for each other. It's so weird. Young ladies, I get it's a rabbit hole. I get it's a phase. I get you might be a little bit lonely, a little bit bored. It's a part of growing up. Puberty hit. You might be a little bit sexually frustrated. Go out there, eat some fruit, kick a ball, hang out with your friends, go for a jog, swim in the ocean. Not consume these types of weird-ass fake content that fake and weirdos and creepy people post online. You're absorbing their creepy-ass energy. I don't support this. Go get some sunshine, some vitamin D, eat an avocado. Yeah, just like the kissing, the leg grabbing, the flirting, the flowers, constantly flowers, like that hold is just so sexual and unnecessary for kids to see. I've met girls that were really into this type of genre of things at work, and they were quite young, and they are so obsessed with a certain aesthetic because they see this type of BS online, and they believe that this is the type of relationship that adults have. They believe that this type of fictional thing is real romance, it's real love. It's really bad. It distorts things for young people. And these people, I believe, are distorted themselves and they are unable to see the truth. Like grabbing her boob. Like, again, if you guys have adult people watching, I still think that's weird, but at least you're targeting adults. That's for children. That's really weird. And I'm not desensitized from this type of thing. I'm very sensitive to this type of thing. So I think it's a massive no. I believe I'm relatively healthy. I'm obviously not the healthiest person, but I believe I'm pretty relatively healthy for someone my age. A lot of this stuff is like running away from him, not wanting to hold his hand, like testing his limits, and then having the man to grab you back and say, you're mine, you're not going anywhere with that, drop your attitude. Like, do you guys realize that in real life, this type of behavior is so toxic? It's testing your partner, it's insecure behavior. It's the no means yes and yes means no type of genre, right? It kind of also creates a rape culture. It has an innuendo of the type of no means yes, yes means no, right? It's very also kind of mind playing and a little bit manipulative, right? It's not healthy, it's quite weird. It is also the start of a toxic relationship. Like testing each other, fighting for each other's love, playing games with each other, couples that are crazy about each other in a lustful way, right? Obviously, you need to find your partner attractive and you need to love them, but if it's constantly involved in lusty behaviors and just champagne, red wine, roses, and backless dresses and
boob and butt grabs,
it's really lusty. It's not a healthy relationship to have. It's really weird. Again, the weirdest thing is that the entire world can see it. Over 1 million people can see it apparently.
And that is all for today. We have come down to the end of our video.
Thank you guys so much for watching. You know the drill. If you made it till the end, I'm gonna get boring, okay?
I'm getting predictable.
Like, comment, subscribe, send it to all your friends.
Let me know what topic you'd like to see in the next video. Comment below, share your opinions. I love to hear it.
Have a lovely week and I'll see you guys in the next video. Love and guidance. Bye.